That bell is the rest bell, okay? When the minute goes, you and I are gonna be shadowboxing. I'm gonna walk you through the paces of how it is and what you should be doing as a complete beginner shadowboxing. I'm gonna do 3 rounds and we're gonna go up the levels, and we're gonna basically explain to you what you should be doing, what it might be a good idea to do on your very first day, or even if you know a few things about shadowboxing, you've been shadowboxing a little bit and you wanna know a few extra steps, we're gonna walk you through the paces. The gym is set up on 3 minutes on, 1 minute off, so that's what we're gonna be on. So when the timer goes, you and I, you can do this together, you can do it whenever you want, but I wanna show you what it's like to be a beginner on the first day in the gym. Or as I said, maybe you've been in the gym a little bit, you need a bit more guidance. This video is for you, okay? So stay tuned. I've also got shorts and I'm gonna bring in clips for all the little moves and defensive moves I might talk about, or footwork drills I might talk about. I'll bring in the short video that I made so you can get an idea. But I'm going off the top of my head, it's roughly a minute, so I'll edit it if the case may be. But let's start, okay? First of all, before you do anything, you have to get over the mental of being wherever you are and being a bit worried about what people think, or maybe it might feel a bit weird that you're throwing punches, and you got to get past that, all right? The quicker you get past that, the quicker you can get onto the good stuff, because that mental barrier, I see it for beginners all the time. Whether you're outside, I mean, I'm outside here talking to myself, so you can't get worse than that. But wherever you are in the gym, people are going to respect you more if you actually just get on with it, okay? The more nervous and the more anxious you look, the more stalling you are, that's worse. That's negative energy. Get past that, okay? When you do that, start with a side shuffle, right? Made a video about that. Your ankles want to be rigid, and then changing angles like this. Side shuffle, switching, right? Sharp switches, you're trying to change direction, right? This is a good, easy drill to learn to start off with, right? Side shuffling, round the outsides, switching angles. That's good because you can get moving. It's easy to do, and it is a boxing move, all right? It's done at the highest level in the video that I made, and it's done at the lowest level from day one. So very good place to start. Keep your hands up, side shuffle, right? Then get in your boxing stance, right? I've made videos about that as well. Step forward. Keep it very simple, right? This video is gonna be gearing it to keeping it as simple as you possibly can, so you can get the idea and you can get the rhythm and the flow and the feel of what it's like to shadowbox, right? Step forward, right? You don't need to throw any punches just yet. Step forward, jab, hands right back to your chin, keeping a good stance, right? Step back, jab, hands on your chin, elbows on your rib cage. The elbow on the rib cage helps the shot get straight. Pivot left, step forward, jab, pivot right. When you pivot one way, you're just gonna go 90 degrees one way, usually 90 degrees. You can go as many angles or degrees as you need to, but a typical pivot is 90 degrees like that. You wanna end up in the same place as you were, okay? These things are very, very simple to do. I've made videos on the pivot, I've made videos on the jab. I'll put them, I'll leave the links as we're talking, but keep it simple right there, right here. Step, punch. Go backwards, punch. Pivot. 2. These punches don't have to be exactly how I'm doing them. Stick with the 1s, 2s, and the 3s for now, and just get comfortable with doing that. Get comfortable with being relaxed. Get comfortable with moving around a little bit. Get comfortable with the footwork. Get comfortable with a good stance. Keeping your hands up. Punch. Step forward. Pivot. Step forward. Punch. Pivot, step forward. Then you can break out into a side shuffle again. Side shuffle. Okay, nice and relaxed here. Jab, step forward. 1, 2. So 1, 2, very simple, but there's some technical things you need to know in terms of when you bring the right hand through. Make sure that your jab, bam, bam, is almost 2/3 of the way back. Before you start that, keep them straight, turn the back foot, bam, bam. 2, okay? Just like that. And we're on about 3 minutes roughly. I'm going off the top of my head, so we're gonna take a minute break. And when we come back, we're gonna do step it up a little bit, okay? So you guys can really, feel what it's like and understand how all the moves come together.
All right, guys, while you're resting, it's just important to know that for the next round and as you go on, really try to drill home the fact that you need to maintain a good stance, maintaining good balance, okay? Keep your hands up. Try to keep things as simple as you can, all right? Don't throw a million punches. Just stick to the 1s, 2s, maybe the 3s just for now. If you're more advanced than that, put some uppercuts in there, but keep a good base, meaning your balance, your shape, your stance, you know, work on good technique, but keep things as simple as you possibly can and stay relaxed. This is really important as we move on to round 2 and 3. It's going to get more advanced, but stay with the simplicity of understanding what you're doing.
Okay, on green, we're gonna go again, okay? Again, stay relaxed, stay comfortable, keep your hands up, keep a good stance. This is stuff that you can do, all right, while you're practicing. It's so important to keep and maintain a good stance at all times, right? Stay relaxed, stay balanced. These are key things that you can do, right? The footwork's gonna be a little bit more difficult. The punches might be too, but there's no reason you can't just stand around like this, step back, pivot, step forward, pivot, side shuffle, good stance, side shuffle, all right? Now we're gonna get a bit more intensity, okay? Step forward, 1, 2, slip, roll, step back, 1, 2, roll. I haven't made videos on rolls just yet, but they're coming, all right? If you're new to the channel, this channel is for beginners. I'm gonna make videos on every single aspect of boxing, but the head movement, rolls and pivots I haven't done yet, but in essence, you know, a slip is like this and a roll is like that, usually with a step as well, but we'll get onto that at another day. But for now, focus on being relaxed, step forward, 1, 2, put the combinations together, okay? Pivot, focus on the pivot, focus on the movement, relaxing, step, 1, 2, hook, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, hook. Bring that jab out a little more. Good. All right, 3 punches. Step back. And now I'm gonna step in circles, okay? Step. 1 foot follows the other. Constantly keeping my hands on my chin. This is where it gets a bit more interesting. This is where the footwork comes in, right? I'm stepping in circles, I'm keeping my balance, pivoting, all right? Pivot, step back, step forward, step to the side, pivot, okay? These are fundamental footwork moves that I've made videos about. Definitely watch those and come back to this if you're getting a bit lost. But as for now, as I said, maintain the relaxation, maintain your focus on what you're doing and not what everyone else is thinking. That is very important, because if you're getting caught up into that matrix, then you know you're already losing. Eradicate that, focus on yourself and just stick to the program of just keeping it simple, right? We're gonna add a few more punches in the next round because I don't wanna overcomplicate things, but you know, sometimes shadow boxing is for, you know, visualizing your opponent, of course. When you get up to the levels, you can practice just about anything in shadow boxing, but for beginners, I think it's just important that you get comfortable, you get used to the punches, you understand what you're actually doing, all right? And it's important that you don't just throw a million punches, right? Which is why I'm not just coming out here throwing punches like that. That's definitely a no-no, all right? Because you gotta clear your mind, clear your thoughts on what you're actually doing. Stay relaxed, get comfortable, do the basic moves, move around, side shuffle here, back in the stance, jab, step, 1, 2, slip, 1, 2, step, 1, 2, 3, okay? Those things I'm pretty sure you can do. I've made videos on the 1, 2, 3, I think. I've made videos on the 1, 2, I've made videos on the jab, and you know, I highly recommend you watch those and put it all together, because we're about to come to the end of this round, and the next round we're gonna really step it up for those that are creeping into the media. That round is for you.
All right, guys, so as the timer ticks down, just stay focused with what you're doing. I know the mental barrier has gone by now, and you know, you're focusing on what you should be doing, staying relaxed, keeping a good stance, as I keep saying, and just follow the steps and the guidance of this video to make you a better shadow boxer, which makes you a better boxer, because shadow boxing is probably the most important tool you can have, at least outside of the gym or outside of equipment. Even with some equipment, shadow boxing can be such a powerful tool, and you know, it can become quite enjoyable once you really learn how to just get some basics down, because you should be able to do this anywhere. And, you know, I think it's very, very, very important for you, especially as a beginner, to at least understand what you're actually doing. And hopefully this video provides that. But on to round 3. Thanks for watching as always. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Peace.
Boxing.
Okay, here we go. So, again, same intensity, just speed up the footwork a little bit. Pivot, step, step, 1, 2, step. Side shuffles, having a bit more intensity, right? Flash that jab a little bit more. Bam, right back to your chin, keeping your hands on your chin. 1, 2, all right? 1, 2, good technique. All right, now you can start to visualize your opponent if you're at that stage, right? Jab downstairs, jab upstairs. Made a video on that. 3 jabs, step, body, power, pivot. Parry, right? Blocking the jab, bum. The key is to be relaxed, let the jab come to you, catch it, deflect it away. Getting defensive, slipping, parrying, shooting back, roll. You know? Get creative with the combinations if you want. Jab here, boom, overhand right. That might be a bit too much at the moment, but I'm just freestyling this. You know what I mean? All right, side shuffle here. Nice and easy. Double jab right hand. Double jab cross, slip, uppercut, hook, roll. All right. Jab, cross. All right. There's a lot of stuff that I'm not mentioning because I don't want to overwhelm you. Like every time you punch, what you do after a punch is almost as important as what you do when you punch, because you know how you end up in your position is extremely important. If the punches don't land and you're still there to be hit, you're going to get hit. But I try not to overwhelm beginners, you know, because there's a lot of information that you're taking on board. So take what you can, but the most important things are just to stay relaxed, stay focused, just get moving, keep the footwork simple, keep the punches simple, and just get used to what you're doing and understand how it's a combination of different little moves that combine together that really kind of help the shadow boxing flow together, right? Like pivoting, like stepping, like your punches, like head movement, like a slip here, pivot, jab, roll, 1, 2, hook, roll, 1, 2. You know, these are all moves together that you can put together, but I have no idea what time it is. Hopefully it's around 3 minutes. Hopefully this video made sense. Let me know if you want to do more on the first round. I can do that for sure, and we'll just focus on main beginners. First day, no problem at all. Thank you very much for watching, really appreciate it. Shout out to anyone that's watched. Big up all the subscribers, much appreciated. Have a great day.
Hi guys, hope all is well. I've got an exciting gift to give you today for visiting my channel and watching my content. It's an ebook that me and my brother Tim have been working on for a while now. It's completely free. It's a beginner's guide to boxing, which will really help you understand the fundamentals of the sport around things like punches, stances, equipment, to other motivational stuff like attitude, mindset, goal setting. Also, there's a 30-day challenge to keep you fit and inspired. This is really going to help you improve your fitness, level up your skills, boost your knowledge, elevate your techniques, and motivate you to do more. I really can't wait to hear about your progress. Stay tuned to Boxing on the Edge, and like I say, be your best.
All right, morning guys. I hope everyone is doing well today. Thank you for tuning in as always on this freezing cold Wednesday morning. We're going to talk about shadow boxing today, okay? A very, very, very important tool for you to have. And in this video, you, the beginner, will have a firm understanding of what shadow boxing is, how to apply yourself properly when doing it, how to practice it, and how to understand what you can actually get better. I'm going to show you clips from myself in the gym. Put that right hand, see that right hand right there? You can do a lot better than that. Throwing that right hand, there we go. That's it. Good. This is the time where you really work on your technique in shadowboxing. I'm going to give you clips from a former two-time world champion talking about shadowboxing.
Shadow box. 45 minutes. Slow. Go through the motion. Make sure everything is precise.
I'm going to explain the punches you should be doing from a very complete basic beginner entry level to a little bit more intermediate if you have shadowboxed a little bit and you need a bit more guidance. This video is for you. Let's go.
Boxing.
All right, let's get straight into it, guys. Thanks for tuning in as always, really appreciate it. Shout out to all the subscribers. Gratitude to anybody new, welcome along. What is shadowboxing, right? It is an amazing tool for a boxer to have, okay? Because you can literally work on absolutely anything outside of mitt work and sparring. This is the most important tool you will have because you can work on your technique, which is, we'll get into in a minute, which is very important. Your form is very important. Your shape, meaning your balance and your stance, is very important. We're going to talk about all of that. You can work on power if you want. You can work on combinations, speed, being relaxed, visualizing your opponent. The list goes on and on and on. But today we're going to be talking about a basic, this is my first day shadowboxing type video, okay? What to do and how to throw the punches properly and how to stand in the correct form and apply that. That's very important, okay? What do I mean by that? A good stance, okay? I've made a video on the stance, go and check it out. I'll leave the link in the description. I'm gonna make another one soon, but it's really important that you have good balance and good base. It's all about staying relaxed, getting good form. You've got good form and good balance are very important. I can't stress this enough because you're gonna be able to practice this when shadowboxing. It's gonna help you when boxing, okay? If you're not in a good stance and a good shape, your punches aren't gonna be right. And if your punches aren't right, you're not boxing properly. So, good stance, hand on the chin, elbows in the rib cage, nice and relaxed. Now, I would recommend just getting over the mental factor of being outside or in the gym or wherever you are and actually throwing your hands, okay? That's a big part of shadowboxing. What I see beginners struggle with is just the mental aspect. It's gonna feel a bit awkward, okay? The quicker you get past that, the quicker you can get onto the better stuff because that is just a mental barrier that you have to overcome quickly. Now, once you do overcome that, keep things simple. That's it, keep it simple. And get in your stance and keep the shots simple, ones and twos, 1, 2. Keep your elbows on your rib cage, get a good stance. Turn that shoulder, relax your shoulders. Okay, especially to start off with. Now, what I mean by that is keep your punches simple. You don't want to throw a million punches at a time. I see a lot of beginners come in and they'll just start throwing punches aimlessly, right? Keep it simple. 1, jab, 2, backhand cross, and a 3 is really all you should be focusing on the first day. Even just 1s and 2s if you really want to. Your footwork should be limited too, and the reason I say that is because it can complicate your technique when you start moving your feet, okay? I'm not saying don't move your feet. If you know how to do it, that's great. But for now, I would just keep it simple. And if you are going to move your feet, do it like this, okay? Take a step, then punch. Take a step, then punch. Take a step back, then punch. Keep that and then you can build that up. I'll get into the intermediate stuff about moving your feet in a little bit, but this is for complete beginners. Now, punching, right? It's so important that you put your shoulders through this, and I'm going to show you clips from the gym now and clips right here that when you are punching your 1s and 2s, your shoulders go through the punch, right? You want to practice this, you want to practice bringing your hands right back to your chin in shadowboxing. I could just be right here, throwing a 1, right back to the chin, throwing a 2, right back to the chin, stepping, 1, right back to the chin, 2, right back to the chin, stepping, 2, right back to the chin, 1, right back to the chin, stepping to the side, stepping to the side. I've done a footwork video on side shuffling. I've done a footwork video on basic footwork. Go and watch those and apply that in your shadowboxing, because shadowboxing is about building, putting things together, putting everything together, whether it be a pivot, a jab, a slip, roll. A jab, a roll, pivot, cross, roll, uppercut, hook, roll, side shuffle, 1, 2, pivot, uppercut, hook, roll. That seems a little bit advanced, but by the end of this video, you'll at least understand how you can get to that, because you start off by being simple, all right? Stepping, punching, pivot. You can do that, right? Step, pivot. And if you can't step and punch at the same time, step, punch, pivot. Step, punch, pivot. That's the basic form of footwork and punching without really moving too much, okay? Work on the side shuffles. Stop, punch, step. Work on the side shuffles. Stop, punch, pivot. Work on the side shuffles. Step forward, step forward, step forward. You don't always have to punch. And this is actually a really important point, is your punches should be calculated, okay? Don't throw so many punches all the time, okay? Keep them simple. I'm here, jab, stepping back, jab, hands on, keeping good form, being relaxed, keeping good shape. Having all these components is going to help you understand and perform shadow boxing much better, I promise you. You know, you have to really be aware of what punches you're throwing, how relaxed you are your hands up, is your form good, is your shape good? All these things really matter. So Andre Berto's the world champion, former 2-time world champion I spoke about at the beginning of the video, okay? He talks about taking it slowly, going in motion.
Shadow box. 45 minutes. Slow. Go through the motion. Make sure everything is precise.
Getting every punch perfect, right?
Make sure every step is right. Every punch is right. Hands in position. All the time. So, yeah, I feel kind of you should do that.
Yeah.
Over and over and over and over. So to speak. Everything comes together. You know, watch yourself in the mirror, go through the motion. Make sure you understand everything. It's like, what's the mirror?
Putting the shoulder through it. I want this to finish here, okay? And I want that to finish there, so my shoulders are in good rotation. If you're not rotating your shoulders properly, you're not doing it properly, you're not punching properly. And this is how you perfect it in shadow boxing, right? You can just stand still and just do 1, 2, right? Hands up, elbows on the rib cage. 1, 2, that's okay. Pivot. But pivoting, I've done a video on that. It's just more moving on the ball of your foot. All right, the pivot, very important aspect of footwork in boxing. Very simple, but very important for beginners to understand and execute properly. Essentially, you're going to be pivoting on the front part of your foot, usually the ball, but it's a little harder to go on the ball as a beginner. But if you can do it straight away, great. If not, focus on the front part of your foot. What you're trying to do, you're just cutting steps, all right? You don't have to take as many steps to get to the angle. That's the whole point of a pivot, is I'm getting angles, right? I'm here, I've got another angle, but it's taking less time. To a 90-degree angle. You can pivot in any angle really, but for now, for beginners, it's keeping it simple with 90 degrees. Here, jab, here, that's fine. But focus on the motion of your punches. Getting them out, full extended, bringing them right back. Jab, right hand. Jab, right hand. Okay? If you are a bit more advanced, you want a bit more tips, mix it all together. So I'm side shuffling here, pivot, 1, 1, 2, roll under, 1, 2, hook, roll under, jab, 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 cross, 1, 2, boom, boom. You don't want to go too crazy with the combinations. 3s and 4s maximum. Keep them relaxed, making sure all the punches are perfect. making sure that they come right back to your chin, making sure you're on balance, making sure you're relaxed. You know, all these things will come into play and you'll get better and better and better at it, and you'll be shadowboxing beautifully, and it'll feel really good because it's something that I do every single day. That's why I'm out here today, because I wanted to make this video and I'm out here no matter what. And I want you guys to hopefully get something from that and understand that this channel is more than just boxing. It's about motivation, discipline, you know, and I want to push forward a good, strong message about how to be the best version of yourself. That's what this channel's ethos is. Now, I'm going to leave it there because I'm going to do other videos on shadowboxing, and I'm going to explain to you, you know, how to basically do it more efficiently, because this is just for beginners on day one, but there's so many elements to shadowboxing that I can't cover in one video. So stay tuned for that. Get practicing. I've made an ebook, right? Link in the description. Go and download that. I'm going to make a video explaining what the whole ebook is about very soon. Subscribe to the channel, like it if you enjoyed the video. Have a wonderful week. Be the best version you could possibly be. I'm going to leave quotes at the end of this video and a track that I made, because we're about music on this channel as well. Peace, love, I'm out of here. Boxing on the edge.
Boxing.
On it.